And I'm free, free falling, falling, free falling. And I'm free, free falling, falling, free falling. All the vampires walking through the valley move west down Venture Boulevard. All the bad.
Prayer is the subject of today's Swordbox flashback video. Thank you for stopping by for our Tuesday message. Our verse for today is Mark 9:23. Jesus said to him, "If you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes."
Welcome back to Swordbox. Today's verse is from Luke chapter 11 verse 2, and it's the Lord's Prayer. It's Jesus' response to the disciples asking him to teach them to pray. And it says, when you pray, pray like this: Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I'm going to stop right there and just talk a little bit about that verse. You know what Jesus was saying when he said, Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. He's teaching us that we need to come into the presence of God, realizing that God is in heaven and God is holy. We're not just talking to the man upstairs. We're not talking to one of our buddies. We're talking to the creator of the universe and our master and our God. So when we come to him, we need to come to him with reverence. The second part of that says, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And it's important when we come to prayer that we're coming to prayer to bend our will to the will of God. That we're coming to prayer to submit to him. It's okay to bring our request to him, but ultimately we're seeking to follow him. You know, Jesus, when he was in the garden, before he was going to the cross, got down on his knees and prayed to God, Lord, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. You know, Jesus was facing separation from God. He was fixing to become sin for us. He was going to be brutally beaten and hung on a cross. But even though he asked God to take that cup from him, was there another way? Right after that he said, Lord, not my will, but thy will be done. And Jesus submitted to the will of God, enduring the shame and the punishment of the cross for the joy set before him. And one of the joys set before him was knowing that he was going to redeem us and bring us back to relationship with him. So as you read the Lord's Prayer, we hear it quoted all the time, even by lost people. You know, I know football teams would often recite it before they go out into the field and play. And that's a great thing, but sometimes when we hear something so often, it kind of loses a little bit of its effect. And I just hope that you remember, as you pray today, that you remember to come into God's presence with awe and reverence, and that you will remember to submit to God's will.